Hello, Cancer. I hope you're all doing well today. We're just going to start with a deep breath and in and out. All right. We're going to start with the Faceted Garden Oracle today. I did just see summer, fall, and winter, which is interesting on those cards. All right. Flame. Let's try again. List cards, please, Spirit. Just one time, please. I'm just getting read flame first, so let's get to reading flame first then. Flame, the product of fuel and spark, a blaze of inspiration, ignition, and call to action. Feed the fire with conscientious direction to see how brightly it can burn. May indicate the pursuit of a passion project. So there may be something that you have potentially had a spark for, and now you're intending to make like a campfire. Now you're intending to keep this fire burning. And I think that's because now I'm going to clarify this with this deck. Yeah, there's some sort of passion that you has ignited within you. It could be for a new interest that you're in, or like maybe you're getting into plants, maybe you're getting into astrology, maybe you're getting into a sport, maybe you're getting into maybe it's a new spark of love. Who knows? It could be any sort of thing that brings that passion, that ignites you, kind of thing. Ooh, okay. King of Swords. Beautiful. I mean, he's not like in love aspects, he's not really the most expression filled with love, but he'll go at things with logic. He's a great decision maker. He's usually quite balanced in his logic. Like in his upright position, he has discernment and is like, he's a good leader, but he does have like a straight to the point type of speech pattern, mannerism, energy. I'm gonna work about this. I think that might also be the energy that you bring to this. You're like, I'm going to be straight to the point. I am going for this. Because I am tired of things not going in my favor. I'm tired of... I'm tired of being stuck. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm getting from that. It's almost getting the energy of the passion is about moving forward. The passion is like, you know what, I am sick and tired of this Wheel of Fortune being, or at least there's something that this Wheel of Fortune, the eagle is staring straight at him. That's what I'm looking at. This eagle is staring straight at the fact that, why is this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse? Like, why are this text in the reverse? I want to see them upright. And there's an amount of concentration on that, because at the other end, actually, Spirit, can you please expand this before I... You're coming up in a lot of, in air and fire energy. There's a lot of air and fire here. Whew. Can you expand more on this? What this do? Okay. It's like you're seeing past this Wheel of Fortune. What is this? Oh, okay. Can we... All right, let's see. Oh, we got a couple of cards here. Okay, so I'm getting on this. I just want to first clarify that all of these are here for. Okay. These are not for you, but these are. All right. So this may be a situation where you see that action needs to be made to turn this wheel around. There seems to be a start for a new beginning, but there's a defensive energy around it, like a, there's some sort of defensive energy around a new beginning. But you see that in the future, this King of Wands energy could bring out the best, brightest leadership type of energy to yourself, and you're defensive about you're defending yourself about an amount of heartbreak. I think I'm getting like this energy of, I'm like this because of this heartbreak. Like, you're just trying to get your point across. And it's like you want this 10 of Cups, you want this ultimate happiness, this dream of love, fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. And there is I think you understand that there is an amount of healing that is required. And you may also be experiencing, you may be experiencing karma or imbalance within relationships, or in the past, you may have only experienced this feeling of imbalance and, toxicity and a lack of equilibrium a lack of healing. And it was probably a lot more sharp words were involved, a lot of like cruel honesty. And I think that's like a lot of the energy that surrounds this cup of love, or this 10 of cups. And that might also, but you still want, it's like despite all of this, you still intend to come back to this desire for ultimate emotional fulfillment. Potentially, you may be wanting it with, you may be identifying someone stable and wanting, things with someone stable, someone independent, and knows what they've got, like they've got their stuff together, kind of thing. Do tell about this. Here, I'm gonna collect these cards back. Yeah, so it's like, even though you have felt these feelings of like really just turmoil around this ideal love image, if you've ever imagined love, how you really genuinely want it to be, or if you've ever seen it in a movie in like this beautiful shining way, this is you like returning to love of some sort. Yeah. Can you expand a little bit more? Ooh, goodness. Anything further there? Oh, okay. Because there's this feeling of I guess it's like a fear that even if you do go into this next situation as like I'm healed, I'm my brand new self. I think I just also saw 1333 on the timer. I think there's a, can you expand on this? They're afraid of, or there's an energy of being, it might be you, that, I feel like this is you, because, yeah. There's an energy of feeling like, even if you come at this super correctly with all of the things that you've learned, there's a hidden, like, there's still the fear of it not, something still breaking your heart. Even if you come, yeah, there's still the option of a refusal. And what's a refusal from something that could bring you joy. Oh, okay. Yeah. And there's like a hidden... Yeah. I'm sure you've been mourning this for a while. I think you've decided to put a death to the things that are holding you back. And some of those things are indecision, you're putting a death to indecision and I'm getting like walking away from people that are not on the same frequency as you. You're putting a death to walk to your interactions and hoping that people and I also just saw 707 that people 1707 actually that may be your birthday. I don't know, maybe your birthday, who knows, the sevens. There is a death of being around the people that are not following the same frequency as you. And there may have been a lot of emotions around this. The sadness of the sadness of losing taste in anything or having to move forward in anything. Even if there are still aspects that you're moving on to, it's still hard to move away from. Even if there's something beautiful you're moving forwards towards, there's an aspect of like, this card is it originates in the tarot. That the story is about him losing his taste for wine. Something about wine, he lost his taste for it, didn't bring him the same joy. So it could be that there's some things that, like, investing your energy into people who don't align with you no longer satisfies. Being indecisive is no longer part of your journey, or staying stagnant in situations for one reason or another. It's no longer part of your journey. I'm getting that I get a card from this oracle deck. It's my latest when my soul whispered oracle deck. I really like it. Yeah. Limitless. Too many. We have limitless, microcosm, and expectation. All right. Okay. Limitless. Limits, like fears, are often just an illusion. Your imagination offers you, Michael Jordan, your imagination offers you an opportunity to achieve anything, provided you believe in your ability to make it happen. As humans, we tend to create barriers, imaginary fences built by self-limiting beliefs. When you dare to take a step beyond your doubts and truly believe that you can achieve the impossible, even the sky is not high enough. Never allow negative self-talk to tell you that you are not good enough, not yet ready, or ill-prepared. Your only limitation lies in your mind. It is not enough to simply dream of what you desire. You need to take concrete steps towards your goal. Each step need not be huge, but break it down into small, manageable chunks, and soon you will find yourself closer to that goal than once you thought possible. It is time to free yourself from the self-imposed shackles and shine so brightly that you light up the path, illuminating the way for others. Positive aspects of this card: open, freedom, possibility, abandon. The negative aspects about this card: boundaries, closed, blocked, fenced in. My sacred words: I strive to make each moment greater than my last. Chakra association: crown. The majestic unicorn represents an ability to conjure limitless realities. Remind yourself to move beyond your self-imposed restrictions and achieve what you once believed to be an illusion. Microcosm. To see the world in a grain of sand and heaven in a wildflower, hold infinity in the palm of your hand and eternity in an hour. William Blake. Every human is in the embodiment of the universe in miniature form. It is time to recognize the dynamic relationships between yourself and all that surrounds you. Like a butterfly effect, every action, word, and movement is reflected and magnifies as it reverberates into time and space it surrounds. Many people underestimate their ability to affect change on a wider scale and become stuck. Realize that you can be a catalyst for great change right now, simply by making changes in your own interactions with the world around you. Critics will say that no one will notice a drop of water in the ocean, but if your actions inspire others, which in turn inspire others, the ocean eventually creates a tidal wave, bringing with it great power and an altered landscape. Never underestimate the effect of the small upon the great. My light, the positives. Miniature, encapsulate, embody, small scale. My shadow, the negatives. Internalize, insular, narrow, underestimate. My sacred words. I strive to show through example how one person can be a catalyst for great change. Base chakra. And the last one, I found it. My book is already falling apart. Expectation. The greatest danger for most of us is not that our aim is too high and we miss it, but that it is too low and we reach it. Michelangelo Buonarroti. Expectation can both be a blessing and a burden. It can bring you to the point of jubilant excitement and in the same breath put you under such immense pressure that you are rendered unable to function. The origin of expectations are set upon you may be varied. A desire to succeed in pleasing, or your own self-expectations. Either way, the pressure to do, to be, or to achieve can be immense. Know that no matter the pressure that is put on you, it is important that you never feel that you must continue if you find that you are experiencing negative consequences as a result for your efforts. Only proceed if it feels right and when you are comfortable. It is far more important to do what it is right for your own well-being than endure the anguish from failing to meet an expectation. Be genuine in all that you do. Operate from an open heart and never doubt your intuition as it guides you towards that what is right for you. My light, the positives, anticipation, belief, prospect, hopefulness. My shadow, the negatives, pressure, burden, heaviness, stress. My sacred words. I fill my own bucket first, thus allowing me to help others fill theirs. Sacral chakra. It is the responsibility of the lioness to source and provide food for her pride. The lioness serves to remind you to not fall victim to the expectations of others, and in process of looking after your pride, ensure that your own expectations are also being met. All right. Take what's yours and leave the rest behind, Cancer.